Good evening, my friend. Picture for a moment that your life isn't a single fixed line stretching forward, but an endless tapestry woven from countless potential realities, all existing at once, side by side. You, dear one, are the weaver behind this tapestry, moving between these realities constantly with every thought, every belief, every assumption you accept as true. But how do you actually know when a shift has taken place? How do you recognize that you're now living inside a different version of your world? The first sign, and perhaps the most striking one, is a sudden, unexplainable shift in how you feel. You might notice yourself feeling lighter, more joyful, more settled with the world around you. This isn't random chance or a passing mood. It's a reflection of the new reality you've just stepped into. Within this new world, the very fabric of your being hums at a higher frequency, tuned to the boundless love and abundance that make up your true nature. Think back to moments when your mood suddenly lifted, when a wave of optimism appeared, seemingly out of nowhere. This, friends, isn't random at all. It's a clear signal that your consciousness has shifted into a reality where joy and positivity are simply your natural condition. You've essentially tuned yourself to a different frequency on the cosmic dial, one broadcasting endless possibility and desires already fulfilled. But the signs of this shift extend beyond emotion alone. Look around with fresh eyes, and you'll start noticing subtle changes rippling through your surroundings. Maybe traffic lights turn green right as you approach, or you keep finding the perfect parking spot without trying. These aren't mere coincidences. They're manifestations of your new reality, one where the universe conspires on your behalf, smoothing your path and lining up circumstances in your favor. Within this new reality, you may also notice your relationships beginning to transform. People who once got under your skin now seem more bearable, even pleasant. Conflicts that once felt impossible to untangle now resolve themselves with surprising ease. This happens because in this new world, you're vibrating at a frequency of love and understanding, and the people around you can't help but mirror that back. You've shifted into a reality where harmony and mutual respect are simply the default, not some rare exception. Your physical body offers its own evidence of the shift. You might notice chronic issues beginning to ease, more energy throughout your day, deeper and more restful sleep. That's because in your new reality, health and vitality are your natural condition. Your body is simply catching up with the perfection you've always embodied, now that you've allowed yourself to actually experience it. Another compelling sign is a growing sense of synchronicity woven through your days. You think of someone, and moments later they call. You stumble across exactly the information you needed, at precisely the right moment. These aren't chance occurrences. They're the universe responding directly to your thoughts and desires, confirming you're in perfect alignment with your true self. Within this new reality, your perception of time itself may shift. Your days might flow with greater ease, without the usual rush or pressure. You get more done, yet feel far less stressed. That's because you've shifted into a reality where time feels abundant, where you're consistently in the right place at the right moment, effortlessly reaching your goals and fulfilling your desires. Even your dreams may grow more vivid, more meaningful. You might find yourself having prophetic dreams, or waking up with solutions to problems that had previously stumped you. This happens because in your new reality, the veil separating your conscious mind from your subconscious has thinned, giving you fuller access to the infinite wisdom already living within you. One of the clearest signs you've shifted realities is a fresh sense of purpose and direction taking hold of your life. Goals that once seemed out of reach now feel entirely attainable. You may find yourself taking inspired action, moving forward with confidence, free of doubt or fear. This happens because in your new reality, you're fully aligned with your true purpose, and the universe conspires to support you at every turn. But perhaps the most profound sign of all is a shift in your very sense of self. You may notice you no longer identify solely with your physical body or your personal history. Instead, you start recognizing yourself as a vast, infinite being, capable of creating whatever reality you choose. This expanded sense of self is the real you, the eternal you, now fully expressed in your everyday experience. Dear friends, none of these signs are meant to become a checklist, something to anxiously track or force into existence. They're simply natural expressions of your true state, glimpses of the infinite potential you already are. The very fact that you're hearing these words right now, sitting with these ideas, is itself proof that the shift has already begun. You might ask, though, how can I consciously bring about these shifts myself? How do I move into these new, more desirable realities on purpose? The answer, dear one, is simpler than you might expect. It lies in the power of your imagination and your unshakable faith in the reality of your desires. To shift realities, first understand that your imagination isn't fantasy, isn't idle daydreaming. It's the very substance reality is made of. When you imagine a desired state, you're not inventing something brand new. You're tuning into a reality that already exists. Your only task is to accept it, feel its truth, and live from that state right here, right now. Start by choosing a desire, something you want to experience within your reality. It could be anything: vibrant health, a loving relationship, overflowing wealth, or a deep sense of inner peace. Now close your eyes and imagine this desire is already fulfilled. See it, feel it, taste it, touch it within your mind's eye. Make it as vivid and real as you possibly can. But don't stop there. The real key to shifting realities lies in persisting with this imaginal act. You have to live from the state of your wish fulfilled, not just for a passing moment or a single hour, but consistently, persistently, until it becomes your dominant emotional state. This is exactly what I mean by assuming the feeling of the wish fulfilled. You must become, in feeling, the person you'd be if your desire were already a settled fact. As you persist in this state, you'll start noticing the signs we've been discussing. Your emotions will shift, your outer world will respond, synchronicities will multiply. All of these confirm that you're genuinely experiencing a new reality. But don't grow attached to these signs or anxiously wait for them to appear. Your only real task is to persist in the feeling of your wish fulfilled, to live as though your desire is already fact. Remember, dear friends, time poses no barrier within the realm of imagination. In your imagination, you can be and have anything you desire instantly. There's no waiting around, no gradual process of becoming. The moment you truly accept and feel the reality of your imagined state, the shift has already happened. The outer world may take some time to catch up and reflect this shift, but make no mistake, the shift occurred the instant you accepted it as real. Now, some of you might wonder about the actual mechanics behind this process. How can simply imagining and feeling something create such profound shifts in reality? The answer lies in the very nature of consciousness itself. You aren't a physical being occasionally having spiritual experiences. You're an infinite spiritual being currently having a temporary physical experience. Your consciousness, your awareness, is the one and only reality that exists. Everything you perceive as happening out there is actually occurring within you. The entire universe exists inside your consciousness. When you shift your consciousness through imagination and feeling, you're literally shifting the entire universe along with it. This is exactly why your outer world invariably conforms to your inner assumptions. It has no other option. It isn't separate from you at all. It is you, simply extended across space and time. Once you grasp this truth, once you truly understand There's no out there, separate from your own consciousness. You'll understand the genuine power you hold in every single moment. But dear one, don't let this power frighten or overwhelm you. It's your natural state, your birthright. You've been wielding this power the entire time, creating your reality in every moment without even realizing it. The only difference now is that you're becoming conscious of the process, learning to direct it deliberately instead of unconsciously. As you start consciously shifting your reality, doubts or fears may surface. Old beliefs and habitual thought patterns may resist the new state you're trying to assume. This is completely natural and expected. Remember, these doubts and fears aren't obstacles you need to overcome. They're simply remnants of the old reality you're leaving behind. When doubts arise, don't fight them or try to shove them away. Simply notice them, acknowledge their presence, and then gently return to the feeling of your wish fulfilled. Your persistence in the new state will eventually dissolve these doubts, the same way the sun inevitably burns off the morning mist. Understand that shifting realities isn't about forcing change or struggling against your current circumstances. It's about allowing yourself to be who you truly already are, to experience the abundance and joy that make up your natural state. You aren't creating something entirely new. You're simply letting your true self express itself more fully in your lived experience. As you keep practicing living from the state of your wish fulfilled, you may notice your desires themselves starting to evolve. What once felt so important might lose its grip on you. This too is a sign of your shift. As you align more closely with your true self, your desires naturally shift to reflect your expanding consciousness. Dear friends, shifting realities isn't some one-time event. It's a continuous, unfolding process. Each shift opens fresh possibilities, new potentials waiting to be explored. You're on an eternal journey of self-discovery and self-expression, constantly expanding and evolving. But remember, there's no final destination waiting at the end, no ultimate reality you're racing toward. Each reality is perfect and complete exactly as it is, a full expression of some facet of your infinite being. Your task isn't to chase some imagined perfect state. It's to fully enjoy and appreciate whichever reality you're currently experiencing, knowing you hold the power to shift at any moment you choose. As you grow more skilled at consciously shifting realities, the very nature of your experience may start to change. The boundaries separating different realities might begin to blur. You may have moments of expanded awareness where you sense multiple realities simultaneously, understanding how they all fit together within the grand tapestry of existence. This expanded awareness can feel both exhilarating and demanding. You might find yourself navigating between different versions of reality with growing ease, but also with a rising sense of responsibility. Great power carries great responsibility with it, and the power to consciously create your own reality ranks among the greatest powers there is. But don't let this responsibility weigh you down. Remember, you're always supported, always guided by your higher self, by the infinite intelligence that makes up your true nature. Trust that guidance, listen closely to your intuition, and you'll always be led toward the reality serving your highest good, and the highest good of everyone else too. As you continue shifting and expanding your consciousness, your sense of identity itself may begin to change. The you, defined by your personal history, your physical traits, your social roles, starts feeling less solid, less absolutely real. Instead, you begin identifying more with the awareness, observing all of these things, the unchanging consciousness persisting through every shift and change you experience. This expanding sense of self isn't a loss, it's an enormous gain. You aren't losing yourself, you're discovering your true self, the infinite, eternal being you've always actually been. As you embrace this larger identity, you'll find a deep sense of peace and security, that nothing in the external world can shake loose. From this expanded state of awareness, you'll start seeing that all the different realities you experience are like waves rolling across the ocean of your consciousness. Each wave is unique and beautiful, yet none of them define or limit the ocean itself. You are that ocean, vast, deep, and endlessly creative. As you move through these different realities, your sense of purpose may shift as well. Where you once focused on personal gain or achievement, you might now feel called towards serving others, helping them wake up to their own power to create reality. As you shift and expand, you naturally lift the people around you, inspiring them simply through your example. But remember, dear friends, that even this desire to serve is just another experience, another reality worth exploring. Don't grow attached to it or turn it into a burden. Let it flow through you naturally, as an expression of your expanding love and awareness. As we near the end of our time together, I want to remind you that the signs we've discussed, the emotional shifts, the synchronicities, the changes rippling through your outer world, aren't the actual goal. They're simply signposts, confirmations of an inner shift that has already taken place. The true shift always happens within, inside the quiet sanctuary of your own consciousness. Your task, your joy, your privilege is simply to stay aware, to watch with wonder and gratitude as your reality unfolds, knowing it's all a reflection of your own magnificent, infinite being. Whether you experience what you'd call positive or negative circumstances, know that it's all you, all an expression of some facet of your consciousness. Embrace all of it, learn from all of it, enjoy all of it. Because in the end, this is exactly why you're here, not to reach some final perfect state, but to experience the joy of creating, the thrill of exploration, the wonder of discovering yourself anew in every passing moment. Dear one, you leave here today already knowing you've shifted. The simple fact that you've heard and sat with these ideas is proof you're no longer the same person who arrived here. You've expanded, you've grown, you've shifted into a new level of awareness. Go now and live from this new awareness. Let yourself be surprised and delighted by the new reality unfolding around you. Trust in your power to shift at any moment, to create anew in every instant, because you are the operant power, the one and only creator of your own experience. Remember, the entire universe exists to express the magnificence that you are. Every person, every circumstance, every experience is a gift, an opportunity to know yourself more fully, to express your true nature more completely. Embrace it all with love and gratitude, knowing it's all you, all a reflection of your infinite, eternal being. And so, dear friends, as we bring this discourse to a close, I invite you to pause and feel the reality of who you truly are. Close your eyes if you'd like, and allow yourself to expand beyond the confines of your physical body, beyond the limitations of your personal history, even beyond the boundaries of this present moment. Feel yourself as the vast, infinite awareness that you actually are. Feel the power flowing through you, the power to create worlds, to shift realities, to experience the fullness of existence in every single moment. Feel the love that you are, the love embracing all of creation, knowing no boundaries or conditions whatsoever. From this expanded state, look at your life through new eyes. See the perfection woven into every detail, the divine order running through every circumstance. Know that you created all of it, and that you hold the power to create anew in every moment. Feel the freedom that comes with this knowledge, the joy of being the conscious creator of your own experience. As you move forward from this moment, carry this awareness with you. Let it infuse every thought, every word, every action you take. Live from the state of your wishes already fulfilled, knowing they're already real, within the realm of your imagination, and therefore must soon become real in your outer world too. Remember, nothing outside of you has the power to dictate your experience. You alone are the sole arbiter of your reality. Whatever you assume to be true becomes true for you. So assume the best, assume the most beautiful, assume the most loving reality you can possibly imagine. Don't let the appearances of the outer world sway you. They're simply reflections of your past thoughts and assumptions. Keep your focus steady on the reality you wish to create, and the outer world will inevitably fall in line with it. This isn't about hope or wishful thinking. It's spiritual law. As within, so without. As you imagine, so you become. This is the truth of who you are, the one and only creator of your own experience, the infinite eternal being expressing itself through human form. You are blessed, you are loved, you are infinite. Now go and live from that truth, and watch your world transform right in front of your eyes. Because truly, the kingdom of heaven lives within you, and it's from this inner realm that every outer reality ultimately springs forth. Thank you, dear friends, for allowing me to share these truths with you. May your journey of conscious creation overflow with joy, wonder, and endless discovery. Remember, you are the miracle you seek, the power you revere, the love you long for. Embrace this truth, live from this truth, and watch miracles unfold across every area of your life. Go now, in peace and in power, knowing you carry within you the ability to shift into any reality you desire. The choice belongs to you. The power belongs to you. The creation belongs to you. Use it wisely. Use it lovingly. And above all, use it consciously. For in your conscious use of this power lies the key to your freedom, your fulfillment, and your ultimate realization of who you truly are. And so it is. This is Neville Lectures. I'll see you again in the next video.